Okay guys, so this workout's for Friday the 27th, QuarantineWods. So we're trying to add as much barbell stuff as we can. I know a few of you guys have some stuff at home, and then we're going to just keep scaling and then modifying down to the sort of the equipment that people have, just to try to keep some strength up. The weather's supposed to be nice today, so we're going to run. But I'll go over everything. So 4-minute warm up, as many rounds as possible. You're going to do inchworms, static inchworms, so that's when you're going to walk out, so straight legs, really stretch the hamstrings, walk out, push up, and keep the legs straight, and stand up. All right? So it might take a while to get through those. Again, try not to do this on your way down and bend, and then kind of walk out and bend. So you're trying to keep the legs as straight as possible. So if I can't, I got a little bit, I'm going to try to keep them as straight as possible, so I'm feeling that stretch in here. Okay? Plate ground overhead. So remember that's this one here. So touch the ground, and head through the shoulders. Right? Remember, if it's dumbbell, you're kind of holding it like a golf club. Touch. Okay? Kettlebell's a little harder, but I would just be doing more of like a sort of maybe just a high pull, and then we'll do like some PVC shoulder, or something to warm up the shoulders as well. But you're basically, all we're trying to get out of this is a hamstring stretch and the shoulder stretch in the same movement. And then air squats, keep them looking good. Work on your squat, guys. So I know it's kind of boring times, but this is the time we can really kind of work on form, kind of keeping the heel to the ground, knees out, getting some more mobility, getting into better positions. Okay? So home bear complex. So you guys know, or most of you guys have been here a while, have done some bear complex before. Obviously not everyone has all the weights at home to be able to add weight, but if you've never done it, you know how hard it is. So it's 5 sets, and 1 set equals 7 times through that power clean front squat, shoulder overhead, front squat, or back squat, shoulder overhead. So what that means is, if I had a bar, it'd be from the ground to the shoulder, squat, overhead, put it on my back, squat, and overhead. So that's 1 of 7 times through. Now I'm going to bring it down, start round 2. Touch, shoulder, squat, up, put it on my back, squat, 2, right? So I'm starting 3. So I got to be able to get 7 in a row. So if I got a bar, you can do it like we would normally do at the gym. Usually start really light, and then kind of build up in weight if you have enough weight. If not, you're going to kind of try to find a weight that you think you can do 5 sets of. So these are hard. Even if I just demo with a regular barbell, I'm breathing pretty heavy by the end of 7 times through. If I'm using a dumbbell, that's okay too. These are going to be harder than you think. Just like that dumbbell squat clean workout was worse than you thought, right? Same idea. So this is going to be, you're going to power clean from the ground to the shoulder. You're going to squat, press up, and then the second one's kind of going to look the same. You're going to put it on the shoulder again, and press. On the way down, you're going to switch, touch, do it on the left side. Up. This is my back squat. Press, I'm going to switch. Right, so it's basically get the dumbbell on your shoulders, squat, press, switch. Ground, get it on your shoulders, squat, press, right? So it's the front squat and the back squat kind of look the same. If it's a dumbbell, it can be the same, or sorry, kettlebell from the ground to that front rack with that kind of angled position, hands just under your chin, squat, press, squat, press, switch, right? It is supposed to be touch and go. It's a little hard to switch hands with a kettlebell in the air, but do what you can. Just don't stop. Do the 7 unbroken. Like pick it up right away. If you have a plate, this might be a good option. So we're gonna go basically like that ground overhead. You're gonna squat, the plate in front of you, you're gonna press, you're gonna put the plate on your back, you're gonna press, and then lock, right? And then you tip it down, touch, squat, press, back, squat, touch, squat, press. Okay, so it has to be 7 unbroken. Obviously the kettlebell you might have to put down, or dumbbell if you're having trouble switching in the air, you might have to put it down. But the idea is it's supposed to be cardio, right? Whenever you've done this before, you know, people kind of are laying on the ground after each set. If you got a barbell, most people like to do this with a barbell, but obviously you might not be able to add 5 times. So just pick a weight that you think is challenging, and yeah, work on your skills. There's a lot of different lifts involved here. Yeah. Okay, so for the WOD, so you're running a K, 50 burpees, running a K. For time, hopefully no time cap. Might be a bit long for some. You know, time cap on your own if you need to, but walk if you need to walk, right? If you got some time, take a bit longer, right? If you can't run a whole K when you're tired after 50 burpees, start walking, right? So the K markouts, you're gonna, you already have your 200 and your 100, so if you are, hopefully you kind of have those landmarks on your street kind of measured out somewhere. Or you could mark out a 500 meter mark or a 250 meter mark and do it that way. But if you're doing the 200s, I would run to the 200 and back twice, so that would be 800, and then I would run to the 100 and back if I don't want to do new marks. If you got the time and you got a way to easily measure it, measure out the 250, do that twice, or do a 500 there and back. Burpees are just standard chest to the ground, jump and clap, get off the ground. Keep trying to do them right, so when you're at the top, it's this. Seen a few videos of people kind of doing, just not actually finishing the burpee. Yeah, okay. So yeah, good luck. Keep it going. Hopefully the legs aren't too sore from our first day of running. We better get used to running pretty soon. Keep it going, guys.